What's going on? It's Romeo, and we made it to Friday. Check out what's going on. Let's get going here with some of your text messages. What did you send me? Romeo, my husband, and myself are friends with another couple. Been friends for years. Godparents to one of their kids. We follow each other on Snapchat. Well, that's your first problem. You follow each other on Snapchat. You know Snapchat's for cheaters, right? But recently, the wife for the couple friends got a mommy makeover and looks good, but she started posting almost nudes. I told my husband to unfollow. Fair enough, right? He said no because they have been friends on Snap for a while, and it will look wrong. But her content changed. Am I being bitter or reasonable? Well, here's the question. This will tell if you're being bitter or reasonable. Do you hang out with them in person? And when you hang out with them in person, how does she dress? So if she's dressing similar to the way she's Snapchatting, and yet you're still okay with your husband being around her and hanging out with her, then I think you're being unreasonable. You're being bitter. But if when you're hanging out with them, she's dressed more conservatively than she is on Snapchat, then I don't think you're being unreasonable. Your husband doesn't need to see her half naked. But that's a tough one, man. I mean, I've been in Bakersfield a long time, man, and friends, people who are, I've noticed in Bakersfield, and I don't know if this happens in the rest of the world, but in Bakersfield, people that are close friends have seen a lot more of each other than, I guess, people who are not close friends. I'm not saying I'm not saying having sex or anything like that. I'm just saying that, yeah, I've seen some things with close friends that are just, and I'm sure you have too. I'm sure a lot of you know what I'm talking about. So are you being bitter or are you being reasonable for him? You want him to stop following her and looking at her half-naked photos? That is a very good question. All right, 842-547-7. Your husband said he didn't want to because it wouldn't look right. Which he's right. It wouldn't look right if you just stopped unfollowing her, especially if you've been friends for years. So, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Is he attracted to her? Is your husband attracted to her? Have you thought about getting a mommy makeover to compete? So I got this text message from a woman, and she says, hey, Ro, my husband and myself are friends with another couple. Now, we've been friends for years. We are actually the godparents to one of their kids. We follow each other on Snapchat, but recently the wife of the couple's friend got a mommy makeover. Looks great, or looks good. But she started posting almost nudes. I told my husband to unfollow her. Fair enough, right? He said no because they've been friends on Snap for a while and it'll look wrong, but her content changed. Am I bitter or reasonable? I think you're being a little bitter because you're friends, and I'm assuming that I'm assuming that you guys are around each other in person. If you're such good friends, how does she dress? I'm guessing that she's got a mommy makeover, that she's dressing differently also in public. She's not just being almost nudes on Snapchat. She's probably dressing much sexier publicly too. So you might be a little bit bitter, but I don't know. And 842-547-7. Hey, Romeo. What did you say? Hey, Romeo, that's why I've always said once couples have friends, all the friends need to be around the same attractiveness. That way you don't have any problems with someone looking better and somebody else's husband looking too hard, or vice versa, somebody else's wife looking too hard. That's not a bad idea. When you friend up, you should friend with people who are the same attractiveness as you. That way your husband or your wife isn't looking at somebody else's husband or wife, especially if they're friends that hang out all the time, you do stuff together. That's not a bad, it's not a bad theory, my friend. Not a bad theory. RD4254, 7 to 7. So are you being bitter or reasonable? You asked your husband to stop friending close friends of yours on Snapchat because she got a mommy makeover. Now she's posting almost nudes. Okay. All right. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you might be a little bitter. I mean, you might be a little insecure at this point. RD4254, 7 to 7. So I just got this. Romeo, my husband, and myself are friends with another couple. Been friends for years. Godparents to one of their kids. We follow each other on Snapchat, but recently the wife, she got a mommy makeover and looks good. Started posting almost nudes. I told my husband to unfollow. Fair enough, right? He said no because they've been friends on Snap for a while. It'll look wrong, but her content has changed. Am I bitter or reasonable? RD4254, 7 to 7. Hey, Romeo, the woman who sent you that message, she's just insecure about the fact that the friend now looks good and doesn't want her husband looking at it for some reason. Does she think her husband is into it? A little too close to home, I think. So she is being bitter and unreasonable. Yeah, but I get it. You might be right. I mean, you guys are friends. I don't know what, I don't know. What do you think's going to happen? Do you think you don't want your husband you were okay with him looking at your friends when she was what? Was she fat? She got a mommy makeover. Now she looks good. So you don't want your husband looking at her. Are you still going to be friends with them? Because from my perspective, if you want him to unfollow her on Snapchat because she's posting almost nude photos now, then are you still going to hang out with them? RD4254, 7 to 7. Yo, Rome, that could be a problem. Some women think they're more attractive than they really are. What do you mean? The girl who got the mommy makeover thinks she's more attractive, or the wife? I don't know. If you're friends with people for years, do you really see them that way regardless of whether they get hotter or not, or whether they lose weight or get bigger boobs or get a mommy makeover? I mean, how does that work? I don't know. RD4254, 7 to 7. I mean, how close of a friendship do you really have? If you're godparents to one of their children, it sounds to me like you have a pretty close friendship. So why would you be concerned about whether your husband sees her half nude on Snapchat or not? I don't. He hasn't seen her half nude in real life. Lady sent me a text message. Apparently, she's been friends with couples. So here, I'll give you the lowdown. Romeo, my husband and I, myself, we've been friends with another couple. Well, apparently the other couple's woman, the woman of the other couple got a mommy makeover, and they're friends on Snapchat. So she started posting almost nudes, so she asked her husband to stop following her on Snapchat. Good morning, what's going on?
Hey, Rome, good morning. It's your girl, Shadiva.
What's up, Shadiva?
I just called to talk about the topic this morning.
What up? What do you think?
Very interesting. Okay. So they've been friends a long time, godparents to one of the kids. Okay. I really don't think that she's being, I don't think it's an insecure thing. I don't think she's being unreasonable. First of all, the husband's job and responsibility is to secure his woman. So if she's feeling any type of way, it's easy just to click that button and just eliminate the problem. Because this is going to brew, and it's going to turn into something.
Okay. All right.
Simple. So and another thing, not only he should unfollow her, if we've been friends that long, I'm going to tell my friend why I told my husband to unfollow you. Well, you dragged me. You're doing 10 too much.
Go ahead. You're right. But that's what I'm saying. That's where we get into the weeds a little bit about if we've been friends this long,
right.
Why are we just talking about a superficial social media site where we want you to unfollow? You're telling me she don't dress half naked when you go out to dinner with them? Or when
But
they...
she probably do. But I'm saying, if that's been your friend that long, I'm saying, girl, listen, I know you got your new car, your new makeover, your new fender, your new bumper, and all that stuff. First of all, but what does that transmission look like? Somebody stole that Cadillac converter, though. How many miles is on that thing? My grandma had a saying, what you willing to show, you might be willing to share. Okay?
So I got this text message. Rome, my husband and I and myself are friends with another couple. Been friends for years. Actually, godparents to one of their kids, right? Well, we follow each other on Snapchat, but recently the wife got a mommy makeover. She looks good, but she started posting almost nudes. I told my husband to unfollow her. Fair enough, right? He said no, because they've been friends on Snap for a while and it'll look wrong. Not just on Snap, but you've been friends in real life. You know? What's the difference between seeing her half nude and, oh, maybe she doesn't dress half nude around you in real life. Okay. Do you think I'm being bitter or reasonable? Good morning, Hal. What's going on?
Okay, so my question is, so are you getting the mommy, because I always thought mommy makeovers are to make yourself feel better.
Okay.
So are you doing it to make yourself feel better or to start drawing attention to yourself from other men?
Well, let me say this and now I'll ask you this question. Drawing attention from other men is a way to make yourself feel better, right?
Exactly.
Okay, so maybe both?
Yeah, but I think if you start doing that, then you're still insecure.
Well, but to be honest, yes, absolutely. Don't you think anybody who does something like that out of insecure reasons is going to be insecure regardless of whether they look better or not? The insecurity's not going to go away?
Exactly. That's my question. I mean, because I've always thought, and I'm not saying that all women are the same, because obviously they're not, and they do it, just...
Sure.
I guess not right reasons, but I mean, if my train of
well, here would be my question to this wife. She's not just sending these photos to your husband. She's putting it out there for the world to see. So, do you really have to be concerned on whether your husband's still following her or not on this social media site?
No.
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know, because and it didn't even have to do with pictures or anything like that. But I had something happen to me, and it was a friend of a friend, and this girl started coming around, and next thing I know, my boyfriend's messaging her.
Oh. Well,
I'm getting kicked out of the house, and he's with this girl.
But here's the thing. These people say they have been friends for years. They're actually the godparents of one of their children. So, I mean, if you've been friends for years with another couple, you can't act like you haven't not seen something or know more about what's going on. Friends in Bakersfield are real weird. I know a lot of friends that have seen a lot of their friends' wives' boobs and a lot of stuff out there, okay? So it's not...
I might be one of those women. I ain't gonna lie. Oh, Lord.
Oh, that's funny. All right, well, thanks for calling. I appreciate it. Bye. I mean... I'm just going to let you know, from what I understand and my personal experiences in Bakersfield, having close friends, knowing people who have been close friends for years. Yeah, you've seen almost nude. It's not a big deal. Almost nude is not a big deal between friends, okay? Nude from the top up. Sometimes not a big deal between friends. I'm just saying. What'd you send me here? Good morning, Rome. Hey, Big R. What's the plans this weekend? Staying in, cool, drinking beer this weekend for the heat. You know what? This weekend is I actually have plans this weekend. I actually have plans this weekend. I'm going to see Spider-Man today. I want to go check out Spider-Man. I hear it's very good. And I've never been to IMAX. So I've never been to an IMAX theater before. So I'm going to go watch it in IMAX or whatever. I think it's IMAX. Yeah, that's the one, right? IMAX over at Reading. And Reading Cinema has IMAX, right? So, yeah, I'm going to go check out Spider-Man today. And then I'm going to go out. Oh, we got to talk about that. I did want to spend some time with you talking about dinner tonight. And, or tomorrow night, I'm sorry. Dinner tomorrow night. And then I think I'm going to go buy that, is it Collector Con? Is that what it is? Collector Con? One of my buddies, his son's playing in a golf tournament at Bakersfield Country Club right now. I got to go check that out today. Saturday, Collector Con. I got to go to the golf tournament today, check Bob out. And then Spider-Man. And then Sunday, I think I'm free on Sunday. Oh, no, what was I doing Saturday? Oh, I got to go see my boy. And I think, yeah, I'm actually doing stuff this weekend. But I'll be out and about. I think I'll be in most of the time, but I'll be out and about. I don't know. What do you got going on this weekend? Getting your kids ready for school, right? A lot of you got kids starting school on Wednesday. Do they got their clothes? They got their haircuts and all that stuff? Do they got their school supplies? And a lot of you guys got to do that. We're going to talk a lot about back to school on Monday. We're going to get into, what it's costing you. We're going to talk about school clothes. We got a lot going on next week for back to school, so we'll get into that. The backpack giveaway. That's what Sunday is. Sunday's the backpack giveaway. I forgot about that. Sunday is the backpack giveaway, so I don't. So that's my Sunday. We're doing the backpack giveaway from Rodriguez and Associates with the school supplies and all that stuff. So, yeah, I actually got a busy weekend this weekend. Kind of excited about it. What's going on?
Good morning.
Hey, call number 29. Congratulations.
All right, let's go.
What's your name, man?
Julian.
Julian?
Yeah.
All right, Julian. You just got yourself a backpack from Rodriguez and Associates, okay?
All right, thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, so today is the last day you can win backpacks, all right? I do want to make sure that those of you that won backpacks do understand that we're giving them to you on Sunday in person. That way you can open it up and see if you've won one of the grand prizes, okay? So make sure you guys be there about 8 o'clock, 8 a.m. Reading Cinemas. You can bring the kids. We're gonna play a movie for you guys afterwards, so you guys can have a good time, hang out, all that good stuff. What do you got here? 842-5477. Rome, I'll be at the backpack giveaway Sunday. Oh, well, congratulations. I'm glad you won a backpack. You got to win them. You got to win them now, okay? Today's the last day, I believe. All right. Oh, my God. Somebody's mom must have just texted me right now. I just told you about how a friend of mine just texted me on my phone talking about where have I been. I went to get a cup of coffee, so I had to play 2 songs in a row, so I could go get a cup of coffee. He said, what am I at work? Am I even at work today? He's sitting in his truck waiting for the job to start, and he's apparently wants me to entertain him while he's sitting in his truck. The music's not enough. And anyway, this is why I said somebody's mom just must have texted me. Romeo, why do you have to be so mean to your friends? I don't even know how you have friends when you talk about them like that, especially on the radio. I just think that's rude of you to do that to those people. I just think it's rude of you to do that to them. My friends are idiots. I'm going to tell you right now, okay? My friends are idiots. That's why I talk about them the way I do, because he just texted me asking me why I wasn't talking, why I played 2 songs in a row so I can go get a cup of coffee. And I'm being rude to him? The reason I can talk about my friends the way I talk about my friends is because they do dumb stuff. They're idiots. That's why. So I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings by telling him he's an idiot. He knows he's an idiot. That's nothing new. All right, 842-5477. The lady texted me back. Hold on. What did she say? Hey, Romeo. You don't have to be mean about it. I'm just looking out for your friends. You should be nicer to them. Okay, look. I'm going to just tell you, this is how stupid me and my friends are, okay? A couple of weeks ago, we go out golfing, okay? And we're over, I don't know where we're at, Morro Bay, I don't know, we're somewhere over there, right? And after we're done golfing, we get into a conversation about who could hang from a bar the longest. I was asking my buddy, hey, you think you can hang for a bar for however many seconds? He's like, hell yeah, I could do that. So we spent the next 30 minutes looking for a park with a bar just to see if we could hang on it for however many seconds. So yeah, my friends are idiots. Me and my friends do stupid things. So you need to relax, okay? Already 42547-7. Hey, good morning, Rome. Getting coffee, then off to LA with the family. Son has a dentist appointment. Talk about the road work not getting done at a reasonable time. Rob, you really are all over the place. You went from getting coffee, going to LA with the family. He has a dentist appointment in LA to road work. Where's the road work at? On the freeway? On the 99? Is that what you're talking about? Leave earlier. Hey, Rome, your friends are idiots. Seahawk Lou's an idiot. Seahawk Lou is an idiot. So is Raider Dave. So's, first of all, anybody who's going to call this show for 20 years is an idiot. Second of all my friends are idiots. So what do you want me to do? Nothing wrong with it. They're still all amazing people. They just do dumb things.
Hey, Romeo, good morning.
Good morning. What's up?
I think if you don't have a group of idiots as friends, I mean, you don't have friends at all.
Exactly.
I mean, we all do dumb things. That's part of nature, you know. If you don't do dumb things, you're not enjoying life, you know.
If you can't call your closest group of friends a bunch of dumbasses, then you're right. How are you really living? Who are you hanging out with? I got a dumbass to hang out with for every scenario.
Yeah, I think we all have one of those. And I'm going to say, honestly, I think I probably qualify myself as one of those moments, you know?
All right, man. Thanks for calling.
Yeah, we're going to have...
I mean, just so you know, I have a dumbass for every scenario. You pick a scenario, and I know which friend to take with me. Hey, Romeo, females don't understand male relationships with their friends. We could say the most stupidest, hateful, racist things to one another, and after still go grab a beer together. Yeah, I could see that. I just, my friend I worked out with this morning, I just called him a Neanderthal meathead. And yeah, so just, bro, I mean, what do you want me to tell you? I hang out with dummies. But when I say dumbasses, I mean it like they're all successful. They all got real good jobs and kids and families and wives and all that, but they're still just a bunch of idiots. I mean, what do you want me to tell you?
If I'm an idiot, it's only because I associate with idiots. I'm guilty by association.
You do say stupid things, but okay.
But you know what? We are the people that are having the most fun in life. We are living life. So a lot of people may be jealous, but we actually are having fun.
A lot of people are living life. They're just not. A lot of people are living life and having fun. They're just not having as much fun all the time.
All the time. I'm almost like always on vacation or enjoying myself.
Well, that's because work release. You consider work release a vacation. Okay.
Any place away from the bars is a vacation, Romeo.
You're a dumbass. All right, Raider Dave. See, Raider Dave's an idiot. Yeah. What do you want me to tell you? You know, whoever the lady is that got mad at me for calling my friends a dumbass, it wasn't even a listener. It was my personal friend who called me on my personal phone to say something stupid. And what do you want me to tell you? Sorry for me hanging out with dumbasses. I don't know why that offends you, but yeah, maybe you should get some dumbass friends, and then you'd have a better life.
What's up, Romeo?
Hey, you're call number 29. That's what's going on. Congratulations.
Yeah.
What's your name?
Efren. Yes.
Efren, you always win, man. What the hell?
Hey, gotta be let's call in.
All right, Efren, you got yourself a backpack. I'll see you on Sunday over at Reading Cinemas about 8 o'clock, okay?
Perfect.
8 a.m., okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, brother, hold on a second. Alrighty, 42547-7. Somebody sent me a text message about a car. Let me see what this guy was talking about. It says, hey, good morning, Rome. I have a question. I got my dream car, and been driving it for a few weeks. I get curious comments from people trying to make me feel doubtful about my choice, but I love this car. It's a Ford Mustang since I was in elementary. Okay, so why are they making you doubt it? What is wrong with the Ford Mustang? I'm going to tell you a story about a Ford Mustang in a minute because I have a story about that. With my current work and studies, I'm able to maintain it when it comes to tire pressure and whatnots. When I get a career, I might have to buy a different brand, but will never regret owning a dream car. My question for everybody, Rome, is chasing your dream car worth the risk? Well, what kind of risk is it? I guess that's my question. Then I'm going to say no, not at all. There's no risk. There's absolutely no risk in chasing your dream car. Is it an older Mustang? Is it a newer Mustang? I mean, what a Ford Mustang is, No, I don't think so. I'm not really sure what your question is, I guess is what I'm having a problem understanding. I mean, if your dream car is a Bugatti or something, or a Rolls Royce, I mean, that might be a little bit of a different challenge unless you know. But a lot of people have dreams of owning a Porsche, and they have to wait a little while to get one. I mean, I don't know what you're talking about. I had a dream car. I when I first read your text messages, I was thinking, I had a dream car, and it's a specific car. I can never get it again. But my mom and dad owned a 67 289 Ford Mustang. And they always said I could have it. Always said I could have it when I turned 16. Guess what? They sold it. Never got it. Now, that was my dream car, not just any Mustang, that specific one. So, but no, there's no, I hope my mom hears this, but no, you should chase your dream car. Chase whatever dream you want, There's nothing wrong with that. So, anyway, I hope that answered your question. I'm not really sure I know what your question is, to be honest with you, but no, I mean, there are people, I know people in fact, I know people that wanted to live in a certain neighborhood. And once they got there, they were like, oh gosh, I finally made it. They were so excited about moving into a certain neighborhood, certain house, certain area in Bakersfield, and that was their dream. So you just gotta, I don't know what you're worried about, to be honest with you. That's why, but everybody should have at least something they're striving for, right? A car, house, job, I don't know, type of spouse, something, right? So, yeah, but your question is chasing your dream car worth the risk? I don't see a risk in chasing your dream car. You know what I'm saying? I don't see what the risk is.
Romeo, I think I understand what he means. And I've been in the same predicament. So my dream car has always been a 64 Chevy Super Sport.
Okay.
I'm really close to buying one, but then my conscience is telling me, do you want a car that you can only drive around town, you're always going to have to constantly be working on, putting money into? Or would you rather buy something brand new, 2027?
Why would you have to constantly work on it?
Well, older cars like that are always going to be, maintenance, and you're always going to have to be putting money into it versus a brand new 2027 Corvette. You can get in that thing and drive it to Miami without no problems versus the 64 Impala. I doubt you can drive it to Wasco without it overheating.
But there's companies now that take these cars, like older cars, and update them. Haven't you ever been out to what was the last car show?
Very expensive.
They update them so that they do run like a new car, like a 2027.
The Impala that I'm talking about, updating it and everything is going to cost me the same amount as a brand new Corvette.
But it's a dream car.
It is. So I understand what he's talking about. Should he waste the money on his dream car to be stuck?
But it's not a waste of money if you have the money.
If you have the money, but it's going to be constantly putting money into that versus having no worries for 5 years, bumper to bumper.
I don't know.
So I'm in that situation. I'll let you know how it goes in a few months.
Okay. But then what's the use of having a dream car? If you're not striving to get something that you like Raider Dave's logic is, remember we were just talking about idiot friends? Raider Dave's logic is stupid. It's just idiotic. It's uneducated. I have a dream car, which I'm assuming Raider Dave can afford. Because if he said he can afford a 2027 Corvette, that's a $75,000 car minimum, I think. So if he can afford the 2027 Corvette, but that's not his dream car, and he can afford his dream car, then what's the use in having a dream car? What's the use in having any dreams at all? If you're not focused on wanting something, then how can you make a statement that goes, well, I have this dream car that I can get if I want to, but you know what? Do I really want it because of this, this, and this when I can go buy that car that I don't really, it's a nice car, but it's not my dream car, but I can get more out of it. I mean, that's just stupid. Your logic is flawed and idiotic, Raider Dave. Do you see why I say people are stupid? Yo, Rome, if he spends that money on a new car or spends it on an old one, it's the same thing. And it'll run the same because it'll be updated to run like new. Well, yeah, that's why Raider Dave's a moron. Now, we're talking about Raider Dave here, not the other guy. The other guy, I'm guessing the other guy, the upkeep is cost, I don't know. Actually, I don't even know what the other guy was saying. They're all morons. The bottom line is this, okay? If you have a dream, whatever, whether it be the dream girl, whether it be the dream guy, the dream house, the dream job, the dream city, the dream car, whatever it is, you don't settle. And that's what Raider Dave is saying. Well, I'll just settle and buy a brand new car because you know what? It's going to run better than the old car. Well, no, it's not. Okay? That's the stupidity of Raider Dave. Why would you settle if you truly want something? Like I truly wanted this car my mom and dad had, a 67. It was a 67 Ford Mustang. I truly wanted that car. Okay? They said I could have it. They sold it, never gave it to me. So that was the only car I've ever wanted. Now, my neighbor sold one when his kid went to college for cheap. I could have bought it right then. But I didn't want that car. That's not my dream car. My dream car is a very specific car. I'll never have it. So I don't give a damn about cars. I don't give a care what I drive. But, I mean, there are a lot of people that really want something. And if it's something you really want, go get that. Don't compromise and get something else with some stupid justification like Raider Dave. Oh, I got so many things going on right now. What do I want to talk about? Shoot. How am I going to get into this stuff? Well, I just right now, this moment, got a video from a high school friend of mine. And it's a video of his son, who is now 17 years old. And he's leaving for Utah. Now, they live up north, but he's leaving for Utah to go to a BMX. And he sent it to me because when I was a kid, I used to race BMX bikes in the ABA and the NBA. The NBA, one of them, what it was. And we would travel all over the country. And when I was 16, I had friends of mine who were 17, 18, and I would travel out of state with them. We would roll out, get in a car and take off, and our parents were okay with it. So he sent me the video, and then he sent me a little message. Just he's kind of sad. It's for him. He's one of the guys. We would roll out. BMX takes you all over. Used to take, I don't know what it is today. I haven't been involved in BMX in years. But BMX used to take us all over the country. And some places we'd drive, some places we'd fly. But about 14, 15, my dad was cool with me going with my friends. The ones that could drive, the ones that were a little older, he was okay with it. And nothing ever happened. We never got in trouble or anything. But So my buddy's a little sentimental right now. This is the first time, and his kid's been racing. He's been in it the whole time. He never stopped. He went into the Marines for a few years, in which he stopped BMXing. But when he got out, has a family now. His kid's been racing. He's really heavily into it. But so he's sad. Video of his son driving out with his bike on the back of the car, heading off to Utah to go race for the weekend. And for some reason, I don't know why he's not going with me, but he just sent me a message. Remember those days when we just left? We were going together. We were gone. He goes, I'm kind of sad for my son. I'm kind of sad right now because my son is going without me, but we did it all the time. And I couldn't tell you how many weekends I spent in Bakersfield racing BMX out by Mesa Marin, just me and my buddies staying at this Motel 6 right over here, because that's all we can afford. But kind of sad, huh? Watching your kid drive away. Yeah, kind of choked me up a little bit, but that's why I got a little I got a little messed up right now. But we all right. We get back on track. I just thought that I should share that with you because I'm sure a lot of you moms and dads have gone through that. Hey, Rome, I can't believe you just told everybody that story. You're gonna make me cry right now. Me and my husband, we're packing up the car to take our daughter to college today. He's packing up the truck. Me and my daughter are driving in her car. We're going to follow each other and drop her off and leave her at college. What college is she going to go to? That's exciting, right? I mean, to me, that sounds exciting. It depends on how far away you're going. I mean, if you said you're packing up the cars to go, she must be going close, right? I mean, so don't cry. You'll be all right. You'll see her. You know what's funny? I was thinking about this the other day when my little niece called me, and my niece lives in Texas, and she calls me, "Hey, Uncle, what's going on? I just wanted to say hi and see you. I haven't seen you in so long," and I haven't seen her since Christmas. But she FaceTimed me, and I was thinking to myself, and I didn't want to be mean to her, but I was thinking to myself, well, you can see me all the time. You could call me every day if you want on FaceTime and see me. It's not like the old days when you had to wait to see somebody at a holiday, when you wouldn't see somebody. You know what I'm saying? It's just wild that the way things are so different now. Like this lady said, well, your kid's going to be at college. Okay, well, how far away? And you can FaceTime her every day. RD4254-7-7, Rome. What a beautiful message, Rome. Very rewarding to see our kids do what we once did. It's safe to say now we understand our parents' concerns now. Yeah, very true. You're absolutely right. And to be honest with you, I really can't believe my boy let his son go like that. RD4254-7-7. Yo, Rome, you're such a simp. Stop being all emotional. Get out your feelings and get back to work. Can't be emotional about anything. You know, it's exciting to see that. You know, I mean, yeah, I am. I guess I am a simp or whatever, emotional, whatever. RD47-7, yo, Rome. You over here having every mom of a graduated senior crying right now because they're all going off to college and they're leaving their homes. Way to go, Rome. Thanks. Come on, man. You got to live in the moment. You got to live. You just got to live. You got to. It's nice going through that stuff, right? I always say this about football. And I learned this from somebody else who told me, when you're a football fan, you go through the highs and lows of your team. And the excitement, the highest of highs and the lowest of lows, you got to go through that. All that range of emotion a real human being should go through, right? That's what you're doing with your kids. They're so exciting and adorable, and you're having so much fun with them, and then they become teenagers, and you get to fight with them, and then they become adults, and they move out or they leave, and then you get to go through that emotion. Then they come home and remind you how much they really do love you and appreciate everything you've done for them. Then you get to go through that emotion. Then you have grandkids, and you go through that emotion, and highs and lows of everything. And if you think that's me being just in my feelings, well, you're a psychopath and a narcissistic a-hole. That's what human beings should do. And when my buddy sent me the video of his kid leaving, it got to me a little bit because that was me and him when we were 16, when we were 15. I mean, I think the boy's 17 now. When we were 17, that was him and I driving out of that parking lot, our bikes and our friends, and going to Oregon, going to Bakersfield, going to Utah, going wherever, New Mexico. I mean, that was us. I lived that life. And that's how I know what my friend is going through right now. So, to hell with you. I don't care if you think I'm in my emotions or not, or feelings or whatever. All right, 842-547-7. But if I start singing Ramon Ayala and drinking tequila, you might want to come get me. All right, 842-547-7. Hey, Rome, do you think times now are worse than they were back then? I do not. I think that social media and what you see on television, I mean, not on television, but what you see on the internet makes you believe that times are worse. I do not think that any is, I think the places that are dangerous were always dangerous. But I don't think that things are worse today, no, than they were back. I mean, there were things back then. Here's the thing, and I just heard this yesterday, and I didn't come up with this. And they said human beings are not meant to see everything that's going on in the world. And that's what the internet allows you to do. It allows you to see everything that's going on in the world. And we as humans are not capable to comprehend all of that and process it all in a negative and or positive way, or in any way that's beneficial. So, no, I don't think that things, at least not for me. So I don't know. I mean, people will argue it, and I'm not going to have that argument right now with you or anybody because you're not educated enough to have that conversation. All right, so I have to have this conversation with you real quick because I was having it yesterday, and I just want everybody, I want your opinion real fast. I don't go everywhere anymore. I don't, and I know there's a lot of new restaurants in town that I don't know about, but a buddy of mine wants to go out and have steaks tonight for dinner. And I said, all right, yeah, where you want to go? We'll go to Ritmo, we can go to Sonder. I only go 3 places for steaks. I go Sonder, Social House, and Ritmo. Okay. And he's like, well, we always go to those places. Let's go somewhere new. And I'm like, why do we have to go somewhere new? First of all, they're guaranteed delicious. Why do we got to try somewhere new? And he goes, I don't know, just to go somewhere new. I said, okay, let's go somewhere new. Where you want to go? Oh, I don't know. Well, you're asking me to go somewhere to have a steak with you, but you don't know? Well, and so we're trying to have a conversation of steakhouses in town, where to go have a steak in town. So where do you guys go have a steak at in town? 842-547-7. That's what so I guess I need some ideas because he doesn't have any. We're talking about steak places around town. The reason I say that is because I only go 3 places. I go to Social House, I go to Sonder, and I go to Ritmo. And I go there because guaranteed going to be perfect every time. No, I don't have to worry about it. You know, there's a couple of places in town where they make great steaks, but it's kind of hit and miss. One day you go in and they're absolutely amazing. One day you go in and they're not absolutely amazing. But a buddy of mine wants to go out, but he doesn't want to go to one of the regular places. He wants to try someplace new, which I get. It's fine. I'm not usually that type of person. I don't usually try someplace new unless because I don't really want to, why not go to a sure thing, right? So I wonder, where do you guys go eat steak at? All right, 842-547-7. Okay, Rome, try Little Italy. You will not be disappointed. I'm going to tell you a great story about Little Italy because I do eat at Little Italy. I buy pizzas there. And appetizers. I've never had a steak there though, but I can go try it. Little Italy has never done me wrong. I will tell you. Oh, maybe I shouldn't tell you this thing about Little Italy. All right. Never mind. Maybe I did tell you before. Never mind. Yeah, where do you guys get steak at? I mean, I heard this new, somebody told me today, this morning, that this new place on Rosedale is supposed to be good. I haven't tried it out yet, but maybe there. I don't know. You know, you just never know. You just never know, you know? All right, especially, and steak's one of the, here's the crazy thing about steak though, is how many people do you know that know how to cook a good steak? I can cook a fantastic steak at my house, you know? Not as good as, you know, these top chefs, but it's pretty damn good, you know? But how many, that's one of those things that's kind of tough, because when you can make a good one at home, going out to have a good one is a little bit of a challenge, because you're a little bit biased and you don't really know, you know. Me, I'm not biased. I just want a good steak every time. Hot, what's going on? I guess they're just going to hang up on me like that. The best steakhouse. Somebody's going to tell me where the best steakhouse is right near. Rome, the best steakhouse is at your house, because if you mess it up, you ain't got nobody to blame but yourself, and you got to eat it regardless. Well, I make a damn good steak. Like, I really can throw down on a steak. But sometimes you want to go out. You know, you want to have a steak. You want to have, you know, a glass of wine. You don't want to make it. So I always wonder. It's so hard. And I have these conversations with my friends a lot, because I don't venture out off too more, because the places I go are on point. I don't have to worry about ever getting a bad service. I don't worry about getting bad drinks. I don't worry about getting bad foods, because the places I go do it right every single time. So, I mean, we've all gone to restaurants that were delicious, you know, and they don't miss. I mean, but then you've gone to restaurants where you go there the first time and it's good. You go there the second time, maybe they mess up a little bit. So you try the third time and it might be good again, but they're just not always on point. You know, there's some restaurants in Bakersfield that are just always on point. They never miss. So why wouldn't I go to those? Why would I try something new? That's all I'm saying. What did you send me here? Golden Corral. You know, I've never been to Golden Corral. I'm not a big buffet guy. I can never eat enough at the buffet to warrant paying the price. Rome, how about Shogun's? You like it there? Which one's Shogun's? That's the one right down. Yeah, Shogun's is good. That's that. What do they call it? Where the guy flips the egg and catches it with the spatula, and then builds the tower of onions with the fire, the lava, the volcano onion tower. Yeah, it's good. There's a lot of good places in town. We have a lot of good restaurants in town. We also have a lot of restaurants in town that are hit and miss. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're bad. So I only go to places that I know I'm always going to get. It's going to be perfect every time. Whether it be service, drinks, food, they don't miss. You know, that's why I go to the same spots. But, yeah. But I guess, I don't know. I don't go try other places. I don't know why I don't. But I have friends that always want to try new spots. I'll go with them. But I got to imagine there's a lot of new places in town that I haven't been to, that I haven't checked out yet. RD4254777. Yo, Romeo, how many chances do you give a restaurant before you stop going? I guess it depends on what happens the first time. I don't know. I twice, 2 or 3 times if it's a restaurant. I mean, if you go the first time and it's bad, you're probably not going to go back. But if you go the first time and it's good, you know, I learned this one. I learned this a few years ago about restaurants. Now, I'm not like you guys. If I go somewhere and I have a bad experience, I don't run to TikTok or this radio show, or I don't run to Instagram and tell everybody how the experience I have. I just don't go back, okay? I'm not here to ruin their livelihood because of my bad experience because I didn't like their food. I just don't go back. Or if I don't like their service, I just don't go back. It's no big deal to me. For you guys, it's the end of the world. But I learned this a few years ago. There was about 6 of us. We were up north. We went to eat at this restaurant. Every single thing they brought us was unedible. Every single thing they brought out was unedible. And I said, hey, this is all unedible. We can't eat this. And the waitress comes out, and I said, why did you bring this to us? She goes, oh, that's my fault. Our cooks are fighting. We should have never brought this food out to you. They messed it all up because they were fighting. We will redo it all for you. And then they didn't charge us. And we were still going to pay. We didn't care about the money. They redid all our food, every single thing at the table. And it was phenomenal. It was great. So somebody was just having a bad day for that moment, a bad time. Now, they should have never brought it out, but hey, who knows? They were having a bad day. But they fixed it immediately, and it was absolutely amazing. So, I mean, I guess if you're going to, that's what I learned. When you go to a restaurant, sometimes people are just having a bad day. And it happens. You've had a bad day, you know. So, I don't know, maybe twice. You give a restaurant two times maybe, I guess. I don't know. I would give them a couple of chances.
Hi.
Hi. You call number 29. Congratulations. What is your name?
Gabby.
Gabby, you just won a backpack from Rodriguez and Associates.
Nice.
With school supplies, and on Sunday, you got to come hang out with us at Reading Cinemas in the morning, 8 a.m. To check in, and we'll give you a backpack, see what's inside, okay?
Okay.
All right, there you go. Keep listening for those hall passes to win those backpacks. I think today's the last day. RD4254-7-7. What did you send me here? Oh, Raider Rob had to go to L.A. this morning. Traffic sucks in L.A. And he sent me a photo of him in traffic in L.A. L.A. in general sucks, Rob. There's not one good. L.A. is an awful place to live, to go, to be. I've never liked LA. As long as I've lived in Bakersfield, I've lived 30 years in Bakersfield, and I despise going to LA. I don't even like driving through it in the middle of the night when I'm trying to get to San Diego. LA is an awful place. I don't know why anybody would want to be there. But that's what you get, Rob, for going to LA. You deserve it.
Hey, Romeo, good morning. You guys are still giving out backpacks or the backpack passes?
You got to keep. We're giving them out all day. I mean, you got to keep listening. I'm not giving any more out. I'm trying to get out of here so I can go start my weekend. But yeah, no, I'm not giving any more out today.
All right, for sure. Have a wonderful weekend.
All right, you too. Bye. Yeah, you can win more backpacks if you want. We're giving out more hall passes throughout the day. So yeah, I'm trying to leave. What time is it? I want to go. I got other stuff I got to do. I got to go out to Bakersfield Country Club and see my boy Bob, see if he's doing any good at the whatever tournament's going on. Anybody know what golf tournament's going on at Bakersfield Country Club right now? High school tournament maybe or something? I don't know. Yeah, I got other stuff to do. What, he just teed off, right? Yeah. Yeah, I got other stuff to do. You guys ever have one of those days when work is just in your way? Like, work is in my way today. I have stuff I have to do. And the stuff I have to do should have started at 8:30, but I'm stuck here at work. You guys ever just, yeah, I don't know. I have to figure out a way. Maybe I'll start getting sick right now and leave. But yeah, there are more hall passes. You don't have to worry about it. The guys will have more hall passes for you. More chances to win. What is, it's the Kevin Harvick Jr. Pro-Am. That's what's going on at BCC, Bakersfield Country Club right now. Yeah, my boy Bob O'Hare. He's my buddy's boy. He's the 16-year-old kid that whoops my ass at golf and then makes fun of me as he whoops my ass at golf. He makes fun of me and his dad as he beats us. Like, literally makes fun of us as he's hitting the ball 340 yards past ours. It's great. So that's what's going on. I didn't know Kevin Harvick did that. Kevin Harvick Jr.'s pro. I didn't know he did that. Kevin Harvick does a lot for the town still, doesn't he? I don't think he gets enough credit for the stuff that he does in Bakersfield. And no, I've never met Kevin Harvick. I don't know. I never met him. But I know who he is, and it seems like he does an awful lot for Bakersfield. But it seems like I always hear it after the fact. Like today's the last day of the golf. I found out last night. That's when I found out about it. And I should be out there. 8:30 was when Bob teed off. I should have been out there watching him, but I got to do this damn show. So, yeah. At least thanks for letting me know what it is. Maybe I'll get out there. I'll try. All right, 842-547-7. What else you got? I'm done, guys. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm done. Unless you guys got something to talk about, I'm out. I'm ready to start my Friday. I'm excited to go see Spider-Man. I'm done. I got nothing. I got nothing for you, man. Yo, Romeo, your boy is tied for 15th. How you know that? Are you out there right now? How do you know he's tied for 15th? I know he was 9 strokes back, but you better get it together. Bob, you better get it together, bro. There's a tied for 15th. What's first? How far back is he off the lead? Rome, you're watching Spider-Man in the movie theater? Yeah, why? I want to go see it in IMAX. I've never do you know that I've never gone into an IMAX theater? I've never been in one. Never been into an IMAX. So, yeah, I want to go see the IMAX. I want to go see Spider-Man in IMAX. Yeah, I want to go see Spider-Man in IMAX. I hear it's phenomenal. Everybody I've talked to that's went and seen Spider-Man said it's phenomenal. They said that's great, and they said the Odyssey's great. But I'm not. That's not my wheelhouse. The Odyssey is not what I would go see because I'm not really into those. What were they? Greek poems, Greek tragedy. I don't know what they were, but I was never really into it. But I hear they're both great, so I'm gonna go see Spider-Man. Yo, Rome, that's what you should talk about. Being so excited on Friday to start the weekend and getting hammered too fast and regretting it. Because I'll tell you, what I've done took half a day of started drinking and during the day got really smashed and wasted a whole Saturday because I was hungover. Well, it's because you're not professional, bro. You got to be professional. Yeah, I don't want to get wasted. I just don't want to be here. I'm not trying to go out and get wasted. Let's see. Hey, Rome, and whoever's paying attention to the Kevin Harvick Jr., what do you call it? The Kevin Harvick Jr. Pro-Am? Kevin Harvick Jr., what do you call it? Pro-Am? Anyway, let me know what's going on. Tell me the scores. Who's winning? What's first and 15th? Hey, Rome, here's a question. Going on my first cruise, can you tell me if the drink package is worth it? Any do's or don'ts? I know you're professional. Well, first of all, are you a drinker? If you drink a lot of beer, then the drink package is not worth it, in my mind, because you can go through those beers fairly quickly. If you drink mixed drinks, then the drink package is probably worth it because you're not going to drink them as fast. Okay? And do's or don'ts, get there early when you're leaving today. You got to get there early, so get on that boat early so you can hang out on the Lido deck and you can relax, enjoy the food. By the time you get on the ship, all the food will be ready. You'll be good to go, so you can just sit back like you're sitting by the pool with your friends and you can have a good time. Other than that, just enjoy yourself. I mean, go walk around the ship, see everything, go to all the shows, do it all. First cruise, do it all. Because here's the thing about doing it all. You can always leave if you don't like what's going on. And you know what the coolest thing I saw? The last time I went, the last cruise I went on, I got up early in the morning and they did a honor, like a, not a celebration, but they did this thing in the morning where they, how am I trying to say it? They paid tribute to all the military men and women that were on the ship. Paid tribute to all the military forces. And it was so much fun watching all the guys and girls that were in the military talk about their experiences. It was really cool. And they do all the different songs for the military, and so that was really cool. But try to do everything that you can, okay? Unless you want to just go get drunk and have sex, you can do that too. But I would say try to do it all and see everything the first day. At least see the whole ship the first day before you get wasted, okay? Did that answer any of your questions? All right, 842-547-7. Hey, Rome, you don't like Hungry Hunter? I've always gotten a great filet there. Luigi's was open for dinner. That would be the great option also. Oh, about steaks? No, Hungry Hunter is phenomenal. But for some reason, I always forget about Hungry Hunter. I've never had a bad meal at Hungry Hunter, but I always forget to go there. And you're right. Luigi's, steak at Luigi's can't go wrong. You're absolutely right. Hey, relax, Romeo. You have one more left of work. Well, one more hour left of work. You have the best job ever. I have 10 more hours to go at work. Have a good weekend. Yeah, I appreciate that. I don't. I feel for you guys that got to work past 10 a.m. I mean, I do have the best job ever. You're not lying about that. I've had the best job ever for a long time, but just because I have the best job ever doesn't mean I want to be here. Like, I got stuff to do, bro. Like today, there are days that I'll come in here and I could be here all day. Okay. But there's also some days where I come in here and it's just getting in my way. Friday sometimes just gets in my way. I got my buddies playing golf right now, invited me to play golf at 7:30 this morning at the country club. I had to turn that down because I got to work. I got my buddy's kid out of BCC. He needs a little support because he's 15th right now. Whatever golf tournament's going on, the Kevin Harvick Golf Pro Junior thing that's going out there right now. And I should have been in there at 8:30 to watch him tee off and check that out. I got to go see Spider-Man today. Work's just in my way today. And should have had the day off. But you guys know how it is, Sometimes work just gets in the way. RD4254-7-7. Headbutt Raider, I can't say those words on the radio. Hey, Rome, Headbutt Raider here. You should those men that carry guns and think it makes them tough till they flash it at me and I have to slap the out of them. Yes, I said slap because them don't deserve to be socked. Anyway, have a fantastic weekend. Drink some pink lemonade and vodka. Wow. You know what, Headbutt Raider? Here's what you need to do. Go home and try again on Monday, okay? Because I think you're having a rough day right now, Headbutt Raider. I think you need to relax and, I don't know, maybe smoke a joint. Oh, I don't know. That might make it worse for you. I don't know how. But just go home. Go home and watch some DuckTales and have a couple cold ones and forget about the rest of the world till Monday, okay? You sound a little aggressive right now.
Romeo in the Morning.
Every morning.
On Hot 94.1.